This is a 1992 ZR-1 number 234. I just thought I'd give you a quick walk around of the vehicle. I've got it for sale here. Very clean car. Most of its life spent in Illinois. I've been the owner for the last 13 years. Many of the modifications were originally done by Doug Rippey. If you're familiar with him, he was related to or attached to the Corvette Challenge series. Also did some work with some of the Black Widow cars that Mercury Marine and Chevrolet put together. This vehicle went through with what you call a 415 package. That's 415 horsepower package, not the 415 cubic inch package. This is stock 350 cubic inch car. The intake is extrude honed, and then the runners are actually hand ported out to 36 millimeters. It does have Excel injectors that were replaced, and I just went through those recently, made sure they were all in good shape. Also changed the fuel pumps and the fuel filter on the vehicle. It does have a 63 millimeter throttle body from Doug Rippey also. Everything else is in good working order in terms of the fuel ignition system. I changed the coils, new plug wires in the car, also just changed the oil. But as you can see, good shape. Cam covers in good shape, cam emblems are in good shape. Car runs great. It does produce around 391 rear wheel horsepower. That's about 460 horsepower to the crank. For those that might not know, the car also has a reinforced air bridge so it doesn't collapse. Recently redid the headlight motors. Those are in great working order. And also just kind of wiped down the inside of the hood. It's in great shape, still dark black, not a lot of wear or fading from heat. Car does have Dimag wheels. Those are optional based upon the price of the car. I have the original wheels also that are available. That's negotiable. The FX3 suspension works with no issues. It has Samco hoses that are silicone, so those are in good shape. No worries about those in terms of wear and tear and rotting. It does have a Mark Habeck ECM chip for this vehicle for a ported engine. You'll also notice that the windshield is in good shape. There's a little bit of delamination along the edges, but overall the windshield is in excellent condition. For those that don't know, there is a center cutout on the windshield. It's very hard to see from this position, but this is an original windshield car. It's available, and you can see it in some of the pictures that I have posted on the Corvette forum. Just kind of walking around here. Very few cosmetic flaws on the car. I'll just go ahead and show you those currently. There's a little bit of a tiny abrasion right here that you can see, barely visible. I've never tried to touch it up or do anything with it. So you can see that maybe slightly. There's also area back here. There's a little bit of a clear coat cracking. That's from, I believe, the bumper reinforcement being tightened down too hard at the factory. Pretty minor, very hard to see. Also, there was some peeling on the third brake light. I had that refinished. It's in a good match. It looks good in the car, but there was also a couple of scratches that were in the third brake light housing, so that was redone. Other than that, the car is all original paint, clean Experian and Carfax history. You may see a lien on there from back in 2007 when I first bought the car, but obviously I have title in hand at this point. Other than that, the vehicle is in very good condition. You can see the seats are in excellent condition. And the door panels, shifter, center console. This car did come with K40 radar that was installed when it was new down in Florida from the original dealer. You can see that it has front and rear radar. Obviously that's an obsolete radar system at this point. The red top is in mint condition. It does, except for the fact that there is some the headliner is sagging in there. You can see that the seals are also in good shape. There is some separation of the seal here, but they're not cracking. You can also see the door seals are in good shape. No issues there. The car has been stored in a climate controlled environment, so there's no issues with the weather stripping. I don't believe there would be as long as you maintained the vehicle indoors. And I'm going to go ahead and shut the video off and jump to the driver's side.